So the first station, or the first reality that we want to explore, is that of everyone dying. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in multiple verses in the Quran, in one of them, He says, all that is upon earth, or all those who are upon earth, or all that is upon earth, will perish. Or, it's more of a progressive verb, is ephemeral, it's passing away. Okay? Kullu man alayha fan. Everything that is on it, or everyone that is on this world and this planet, this ground of yours, is going to be passing away. General rule that applies to us as living entities and to everything else, as we will describe next time. Every soul shall taste death. Truly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells the Holy Prophet, truly you will die, and truly they too will die. And in another verse it says, once again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking to the Holy Prophet, He tells him, we have not granted immortality to any human being before you. If you are fated to die, will they live on forever? Because those people are living as though they're never going to die. Okay, and inshallah we're going to talk a little bit more about that. The point here is that there's one way to read these verses that seem to be saying something and we take it as trivial. In theory, everybody understands that they die. There's no disagreement, no one would question this. Of course everyone dies. Why is the Holy Quran, making a fuss about this? Why is the Holy Quran emphasizing that you will die? It's because the majority of human beings live with a theoretical understanding that they will die. But it hasn't actually sunk in terms of belief, to the same sort of belief you have about, that things are inevitable in your life. It's not at the same level. Otherwise, you wouldn't live the way you do. If it really hit you that you're going to die, it's completely different than knowing in theory that, maybe one day you will die. And the majority of people live as though it's almost like a maybe. It would happen to me one day. It doesn't actually hit them. It's completely different than someone telling you, for instance, in 16 hours from now, you shall die. That feeling that you have then might be completely different. Because now you have certainty, or iman. You have the belief. You have the yaqeen. You have no doubt anymore. Well, the Holy Quran talks about this because it wants you to know for sure now that you are going to die. That this is inevitable. That there is no way around this. You are going to die. If this really truly sinks in as a matter of belief, already your life changes. Okay? And so, of course, this is associated to a really big topic that, again, we're not going to talk about now. But this is the topic of how much hope and how many aspirations. How long is your hope in this world? How much longer do you think that you're going to live in this world? And you need to live in a way that you have hopes and aspirations and plans and dreams to develop and to build this world. In fact, this is a religious responsibility. But at the same time, you can't live in a way as though you're never going to die. And so this is where you have to balance between the idea of having the right amount of outlook, keeping in mind that your death is inevitable, so always be prepared that your death is just around the corner. And the idea that you can have plans and you can have dreams and you can have aspirations and you have a duty to build your life and to build this world and to leave it in a better state than when you came in and had access to it. Okay, so this is a big topic we're putting aside. We're just mentioning it in passing. The idea of how much do you want to allow yourself to extend your hopes in this world? Is it rational? Is it logical? Given the inevitability of dying, of death, which may be just around the corner or in 200 years, right?